Clients, team members, customers can expect, once they are coming to Victoria Mutual, be very confident you're coming into a very safe space. In all of this, our customer service remains impeccable.
Hello members and clients, welcome to another episode in our Chatting with Courtney series. Stay with me as I speak with Chad Chambers, our Manager of Safety, Security and Office Services. Chad will share with us some of the measures that we are undertaking to safeguard the health of our members, clients and team members. Thanks for stopping by, Chad.
Thank you, Courtney.
Good. Looking forward to sharing how we're continuously enhancing our COVID-19 protocols.
No problem, Chief.
As an organization, we have taken a holistic approach to our management of the COVID-19 response. Our emphasis has been on protecting our members, our clients, and our team members. Very early on, we established an oversight committee, a cross-functional team that meets weekly to monitor the effectiveness of our response efforts. For our team members, we have implemented a work-from-home policy that ensures business continuity. We have also responded to their needs by providing emotional support through presentations that are relevant to the areas that they need to have addressed. Today, I'm pleased to welcome Chad Chambers, who is the VM manager with direct responsibility for many of our COVID-19 response efforts. Welcome, Chad.
Thank you, Courtney.
Chad, when a member or client visits a Victoria Mutual location, what should they expect?
All right, clients, team members, customers can expect, once they are coming to Victoria Mutual, be very confident you're coming into a very safe space. Now with that, we are expecting that all persons will come wearing their masks.
Right.
You will definitely need this mask to enter our space. On your arrival, you'll be met by our security officers who are charged with the responsibility to take your temperature and to ensure that you sanitize before you enter our physical space. If you don't fulfill that requirement, then you are not going to be allowed access to our facility. Of note, I should make mention of this. In recent times, Courtney, we have seen a lot of our overseas clients coming in, and normally they leave straight from the airport and come into our facility. And now we know that we're in a pandemic, we're seeing a pandemic, and we can't really allow them to come into our space. So what we would ask them to do is to quarantine, self-quarantine, and then come into our facility, right?
After the quarantine
period has expired. Unfortunately, what we're finding happening is that persons are coming in. We, at the point of entry, the security officer will also ask you, have you traveled to Jamaica within the last 14 days? Now, if you have answered no, then you will come in. If you have answered yes, then we're gonna ask you to go back home, self-quarantine, adhere to the Ministry of Health guideline, and then once you have completed your quarantine period, then you can come back and conduct business with us.
Okay, so once you've entered the offices of Victoria Mutual, what about the physical distancing requirements?
All right, when you come in, you will realize that we have markers all over to show that this is where you need to operate from, and this is the customer, because the team members will be able to engage you from that distance.
Okay, so tell me, Chad, if our team members are experiencing flu-like symptoms, what should they do?
All right, the first thing that they should do, whether they are at work or whether they are at home, they should contact their manager and indicate to them that they are experiencing flu-like symptoms. They will be advised to engage the Ministry of Health by registering on the Jam COVID website.
Okay.
And following the instructions from there. They are to stay away from work. They are to ensure that they get tested. Yes. And once they have received their test results, that should be passed on to us.
Okay.
But if it is negative, then they can return to work. If it is positive, then they will have to stay away.
Okay. Until they're able to
until they are able to. And once they have completed the 14-day quarantine period by the Ministry of Health, they will be issued with a certificate which allows them to return to work. But they need to send that in via email or WhatsApp, whatever means, to send it in to me, and we will see that, and then you'll get the green light to come in.
Great. Chad, if a team member gets into contact with a confirmed case, what are the steps that will be taken?
All right. First thing that team member needs to do, Courtney, is to contact his or her manager immediately, informing them of the situation. Now, if that team member is actually at home, then they would just need to follow the guidelines as I previously indicated by reporting to the Ministry of Health via the Jam COVID website and observing the normal procedure from there. If they are at work and this happens, then they need to immediately notify their manager, and then after that, the person will be asked to seek medical attention, and then we as an organization, what we do is to do a deep cleaning exercise of the facility to ensure that we're back to some semblance of normalcy.
So if a team member is confirmed as positive, how will VM respond, both for that team member and the colleagues of that team member?
All right. Firstly, Courtney, what I should say is that the team member, we would have to do an investigation to verify if that team member came in contact with other team members. Now, by that contact, and it's direct contact. When I say direct contact, it means that that team member would have to, the confirmed team member would have to be in contact with other team members. Frontal, and I say frontal face, within 6 feet. Okay. No mask, no mask, and also in excess of 15 minutes.
Okay.
Right? Now, those team members would also be needed to register on the Jam COVID website and do as we had indicated earlier. Now, after that happens, we do a deep cleaning exercise of that facility.
What do you mean by deep cleaning?
Deep cleaning means we close the location and we do a deep cleaning, not a sanitizing. Sanitizing is what we do on a daily basis during branch operations. So you would notice that whenever a customer comes in and is at the teller or wherever, you would notice that our janitorial team, as soon as they are finished, they sanitize the space. And so that's not what we're talking. We're talking about a deep clean where we're close to the public,
yes,
and we thoroughly clean the facility.
Okay.
I should add, Courtney, that in all of this, our customer service remains impeccable.
Yes.
It remains impeccable. We have seating at some of our locations with tents for some of our customers. We constantly sanitize. So customers and team members should not be worried that, they're afraid to touch the door, they're afraid to sit on a chair, they're afraid, because we have the janitorial team that is doing the constant sanitizing.
So they can enter our premises with confidence.
Confidence. And I must also add, one of our, my special customers, the seniors, they are treated excellently. They are treated excellently. We allow them in, we take care of them. And
do we have a special hour dedicated for serving our seniors?
Yes, actually the first hour of the business is dedicated to our senior citizens.
Good.
Right? So there's no undue wait for them.
So VM's unparalleled customer service remains unparalleled even during the COVID crisis.
Unparalleled.
Good.
Unparalleled.
Chad, thanks very much to you and to all our team members who have ensured that VM continues to deliver customer-obsessed, service to all our members and clients. We really appreciate it.
You're welcome, Courtney.
And that's it for another episode of Chatting with Courtney. Please keep safe, keep well. See you again next time.